ready, cause this ain't funny. My name's Amy Z and I'm about to make money.
Hi everybody, it's me again, Amy from the Zula Mercantile. Today is going to be a sorceress video. Yard sales are on and I am excited about the yard sales. So I hit a whole bunch this weekend. At some I found several things, at some I found nothing, but that's just how it goes in the yard sale game, as you know. But I'm going to show you what I got. We're going to talk about what I paid for it, the potential I can sell it for on eBay or Poshmark. And then at the end, I'm going to tally it all up so we can show you how much money I could make, maybe. Sorry, I'm a little tongue-tied today. So let's get started. First off, I made a mistake. This could happen to anybody. I fully admit when I make a mistake, but here we go. This is a TI Inspire graphing calculator. It's real fancy. It came with this really cool case. It has the manual and a couple of cords. One of them fell. Oh, charging thing. So I had everything with it, and I quickly put it in to check the comps, just like I showed you in the last video. So it's the TI N, the number N, Spire CX. And what I saw in the results were a bunch of results for the CX2, and I have the CX1. The CX2 sells for a lot of money. I'd encourage you to buy it if you see it. This regular old CX does not, and I paid $20 for this setup. I was able to, well, my hero, he plugged it in and it lit up, so we know it works. So at least we've got to have that going for us. This particular model, the CX, it does sell for $44 to maybe $50 since I have the manual in the case and all the extras to go with it. But yeah, if I had the CX2, that would have been a really great thing. Looks like they sell somewhere like in the $125 to $135 range. So there's a little lesson for us all about the TI calculators. So let's move on. Next up we have, oh, these are so cute. I actually have 3 of these. I'm not going to hold them all because, as you know, I'm a clumsy girl. Cute little cup and saucer set. And the brand is, let's hold it up. The brand is Vista Alegre from Portugal. I have 3 of them. I was really surprised when I looked these up at the sale. They go for probably around $25 each. I have 3 different styles. Ooh, we're gonna try, here's one of the other ones. And they're coordinating coasters. They're all in perfect condition. I don't think they were ever used. I paid $2 for the set of 3, and if I can get $25 each, then that would give me $75. So that sounds good to me. The next one here is heavy. Okay, this, I have sold these pots before. I always keep an eye out for them. This is a vintage Gainey Ceramics. It is a ceramic pot. This one is gray. And you'll see that the old ones, they're actually stamped on the bottom with the Gainey Ceramics, made in the USA. And they have the little code for the style of the pot. This is the C10. Basically, that just means it's a cylinder pot and it's 10 inches across in the diameter. And these, they sell really well. I got it for just $2, and a red one just like this did sell for $175 recently. So I'll take that for sure. One time I had a small one. It was a C6, so 6 inches across, so nice and easy. And it was a cool orange color. And that one sold, I want to say, for like $150. So keep your eye out for these when you're at estate sales, especially when you go out in the yard and there's a million pots sitting there. A lot of times that's where you find them. So pick up the Gainey Ceramics if you can. Okay, now, as you know, I'm trying out old yearbooks. I did manage to get a pile of 6 for just $1 each. So I spent $6 on 6 old yearbooks. Look, this one's really cool. It's embossed on the front there. So yeah, I got 6 of these for $6, and on average, we're gonna say $20 to $25 on these. So I mean, that's a potential. If I sold them each for $25, that'd be $125 in my pocket. So I'm trying that out. Get them listed soon, and hopefully they will go as quickly as the last one I had did. And my last one did sell for $25, so I'm sticking with that formula on the old yearbooks. Okay, now, these are, my hero found these. These are, the brand is called Tingly, and they are just rubber shoe covers. They're brand new in their box. So that always, I like brand new inbox things, of course. They cost $5 and I can probably get 25 for these pretty easily. So that was kind of a no-brainer. Let's pick it up. You know, not a huge turnaround, but you're making money. Next up, these are vintage towels, and I have sold vintage towels before when they're in good shape. These are really big. I think they would qualify as a bath sheet, maybe even a beach towel. And the brand, I do want to show you the tag here. The brand is called 7 Seas. That great font on there and that little boat. The 7 Seas towels do really well. I was shocked. I got these 2 towels. One of them does have a spot on it, so I will make sure to take a picture of it and note it in the listing. But the 7 Seas towels, I couldn't find this exact style, but a similarly striped towel sold for $33 on its own, and I have 2 of them, so I could be maybe $30 each, do a little price break for $60 for the set. That would be great for the $1 spent. All right, now next up, you know, I like a ledger. These ledger tablets, they were at a sale with no price on them, and so I just asked, like, can I have these for $1 each? And she said yes. So this is, it's nice, easy to look up because they're the Wilson Jones columnar pad, and it even has the style number. They're actually all the same style, just this one's a different color. So I will lot these together. I paid $3 for them, and these aren't as good as like the leather bound ledgers, but looks like recently one sold for $11. So if I'm able to get, you know, 10 a piece, then that could be $30 for that little pile. Okay, next up, where am I? Just today, this morning, I was at a really fun yard/estate sale, but I got 2. Yes, I realized they don't match because I got 2 pair. I got a brown cordovan pair and a black pair, and they are Basswegians. Real easy to spot that because I say right inside there. Both pair are in very nice condition. They are leather penny loafer style, and those I paid $5 for both pairs, so just $2.50 each. And I do believe that I can probably get $40 to $45 for each pair. Not bad at all on that one. At that same sale, I picked up this little cutie. The lid is just taped on so I don't become a disaster. It's an Atlas mason jar. It was just so cute. It was 50 cents. So I am unable to find out anything about a jar in this size, what it might go for, but I might just keep it for myself because it really is, it's a cutie. But if you know anything about it, please let me know down below in the comments. Thank you. And let's see here, next up, oh yeah, this guy, same sale again. This really perfect shape. I don't know that anybody ever used it. This is a vintage wood bill organizer. There's a couple of paper clips in the drawer there, rattling around. But you see it's numbered here and just really well made. I mean, it's just about in perfect condition, I would say. This was just $2, and it looks like they do sell on the regular for like $20, $25, so not bad. And that one won't be too hard to ship either because you just make sure the door doesn't open up, wrap it up real tight, and do some good padding on there. So that was a fun thing to find too. Let's see, the next one. Oh, we're gonna move into the clothing section because I did actually buy some clothes this weekend, which it's not my favorite thing to pick up. So, you know, I don't do it every weekend, but I did. The sale this morning had this beautiful, it's a St. John sweater set. So there's a little tank underneath and these classic St. John buttons there, and it is their Santana knit. This one is, though, it's a St. John Sport. So that is one of their, it's kind of a diffusion brand, so they go for a little less. But I do think that I can probably get 38, maybe up to 45 for that. And I did pay just $4 for it. So that was a good find. And you usually don't see St. John at yard sales, so always good when you find that. This here, you recognize, is a, what's his name? Ed Hardy. And it's got the sparkles on it and everything. Really a nice shape. Ed Hardy on the back. I think one of the sleeves says it too. Ed Hardy tee. Got it for $1. And this one looks like I can probably get about $30 for it. Like I said, it's in really good shape. So yeah, can't beat that for $1. All right, here we have a Dutton Ranch, and I just realized I did not look that up. So what I'll do is I'll put up the comp over here, or over there, and it's over here. It's worth whatever it says over here. But this was just it was $2 at a yard sale. It's in perfect shape. I guess maybe somebody gave it to them as a gift or something. It doesn't look like they wore it. So next up, we have a Woolrich. It is a vintage Woolrich, and the reason why I picked it up is because of this neat embroidery here, and then also on the back on the top. And I cannot find anything like it on the internet, on eBay, anywhere. So you know, it's a 1 in a million shirt. It's probably worth $7,000, and it's all mine. Yes. It's a woman's shirt, and we know that because the buttons are on the left side. So I will do some more searching for women's vintage chambray, embroidered Southwestern. Those are the kind of words that I will use to try to figure this out. But for $1, I just couldn't leave it there. That's pretty darn cute. So we will see. And I'm sure somebody wants that. Yes, they do. If you want it, you let me know. This one, again, just $1. And look, brand new with tags, and it is made well. It says texture and thread made well, which I'm not super familiar with, but on the price tag, it says $59.50. So for $1, I had to pick it up, but also I can't find it. I can't find any information about it. But I mean, if I can make $20 on this one and it goes quickly, it's the perfect time of year to be selling something like this. So we'll see what happens with that. All right, now the last one I want to show you has a kind of a funny story. Isn't it pretty? And I thought maybe it's a gunny sack. I'm gonna go look. And it is not a gunny sack, but that's fine. It's a vintage piece. I'm gonna say it's probably late 70s, early 80s. It's that great Victorian style that was the craze back then from gunny sacks and Laura Ashley. Those brands, they usually do sell pretty quickly and for some good money, like around the $50 area. But this one, so I was looking at it and the lady says, oh, the woman that's running this sale, she's a vintage clothing expert, and she just gushed over this blouse and she thinks it's from the 1920s. And I said, okay. And you hate to be like, I hate to burst your bubble here, but let's look at the tag together. There is a tag in here and it says Born Again. And if we look at that font, yes, that's what makes me feel like it's 70s, 80s. It is called Born Again. I can't find anything at all about the brand Born Again. There's a currently being used the name Born Again Clothing, and it's a Christian clothing company. So they sell a lot of religious like t-shirts and things. So that's not the same. I'm really sure that's not the same, but it's 100% cotton, made in India. Ooh, and I see now there's an RN number. So I'm going to check that RN database. If you don't know about that, you can actually just put in Google RN database, and it comes up with this website where you put in an RN number, which should be on the tag inside. Try it on your own t-shirt that you're wearing right now, and it'll tell you who the maker is. So I am going to try that, and I am going to see if I can figure out a little more about this, but I'm still happy I got it. I did pay $5 for it. It's very pretty. And shirts like this in the vintage Victorian style from that era, they can go anywhere from like $30 to $55. And then if you do have a gunny sack, a Laura Ashley, they can be a lot more than that. So I'm going to shoot in the middle. Maybe I'll start it at $40. We'll see what happens. I will keep you posted. Maybe the next time I see you, I will be telling you that I sold it. I hope so anyway. So I hope you had a great weekend outsourcing. I hope you found good things and are having garage sales and yard sales pop up in your area. I'm excited for spring. I'm going to get out there and find some good stuff. And then I will tell you about it in the next one. Oh, almost forgot to tell you the final numbers. So I spent $57 this weekend on these items that we just talked about. And the potential profit I can make would be a total of $596. Not bad at all. So we'll back out the $57. That puts us at $539. And then we're also going to subtract 13% for my eBay fees. So that puts $468 in my pocket, or to reinvest when I get back out there next weekend. So not bad at all. And then hopefully that encourages you to get out there and find some good stuff.